Hello, hello, hello. All you people. Uh-oh, I already hear feedback on my end.
Uh-oh.
Yuck. All right, hope it stops.
Hey, Sherry.
Hi, Jerry. We got to see how all of our southern people are with all that bad weather. Rain, wind, tornadoes, thunderstorms, flooding. Oh my God.
Yeah, we had some of that. Man, I tell you what, I was standing in the hey Elvis. I was standing in the dining room, and
Mhm.
it was me and Betty and Wilson standing there talking, and I walked out the back door, put something in the garage, came back in, and all of a sudden we heard this noise. It was like whoosh, whoosh, crazy.
Whoa.
And
Hi,
like
Trashy.
10 seconds later, I walked outside and the temperature dropped like 50 degrees. It was so freaking cold. And that was that cold blowing in a big blast.
Hi, Carla. Yeah, it
Oh,
was crazy.
Nancy.
Yeah, it was horrible yesterday as far as the temperature and the wind and everything, but
Hey,
that's all
Amber.
right, fortunately. Hi, Amber. Fortunately, our section, we weren't supposed, we weren't supposed to be getting anything like the tornadoes or anything, so that was good. Usually it's us on the list, but we weren't on the list yesterday, fortunately.
Okay, just a FYI, if anybody
Yeah.
out there's got a headache, because I can't, I have drainage and it's been making me cough for days.
Oh no.
But all of a sudden it'll just like tickle me so bad that I can't, I might not be able to mute.
Yeah, yeah. I've been there, done that. Been there, done that. I'm seeing here that the ladies that are here right now, I don't have to explain to them that we've almost like we have this 99.9% done because you've been showing up as I've been progressively showing it. So, yeah, I think there's only one more thing I need to do. I mean, you can always keep adding, but I think there's only one thing I really, really, really need to do, and I'm not
And
sure if I'll do that right now.
what's that that you
Um,
really need to do?
um, put some kind of a fastener.
Oh, yeah.
And I also still have to put. Oh yeah, I do have a few things I need to do. I need to put this over on this side so it's balanced. Some of these doodads over here. Mm. Kind of hard to get all in there, but I do have to do that. I think I have it figured out, but I just haven't done it. You know how that goes. So I think we did what? Oh yeah, I named this number 7. So we did 6 videos already. I'm putting this together. So if you haven't gotten your kit yet, oh, and I got to talk to Linda. I just got to notice that her box is being sent back to me saying that no such number. I only have one address for her up there.
That's
So
an Elvis song.
what?
No such number.
Is that an Elvis song?
Song.
Huh.
Well, to me it is.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Descender.
Oh yeah, that is his song.
Yes,
That's right.
unknown.
That's right. Okay, so that's what they were singing to me when they messaged me. So I'm not sure when I get it back. I'm just I'm gonna double check the information. Oh, there's Linda.
Hey, Linda. Hi, Linda.
Linda, they sent your package back to me.
Because you didn't pay for it. Your
No,
check
no,
bounced.
no, 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 no. So it's on its way back already. Since yesterday. So I'm not sure what day I'll get it. Um, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, they said that there was no such address. So either you got a new mail person, and it isn't my handwriting because those things are all, printed out with a computer, so it's legible. So I don't know. I don't know. That's the only thing that they said on there. No such address.
Hey, Dennis. And
Ah.
we have a lot because we've only had 2 nights, but yet we're on number 7. I finally had to just block her so I could get some things done.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Linda, but I usually if they can't send, I mean, if they can't deliver it, they just send you that little card, right, to come and pick it up at the post office. But they send it back to me already. The day it got there, it got sent back. Huh. I don't
We had
know.
a terrible snowstorm. Maybe they just didn't want to deliver it, but I
Yeah.
did see a new mail person.
So when I get it, I'm just going to
Hey,
take
Stasia.
it right back to the post office and tell them I'm not paying postage again. This is a correct address. Send it back. Send it back. Oh. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Linda. Because I know I have a Texas address for you. I've got the Vegas address for you and somewhere else address for you. But I know you're home, so I sent it to home. But I mean, all those addresses are valid, but I knew which one to send it to.
Hey, Gail.
So who knows? Who knows?
Is who here?
Yeah, on first.
I got a package of stickers from Temu, and I really like them. They're like little quotes.
Oh, you'd mentioned you were going to get those. Or you mentioned you were going to get something with little quotes on there.
Yeah, I got some little quotes, and I got a needle case. It has like a magnet, and it closes. And then I got a flopping bra or flopping breast coat.
I hope it's an anti-flopping.
No, it's like like black terry cloth on the outside and white on the inside, and you put it around the back of your neck, and then
Mm-hmm.
bring one around the front and pick your breast up and put it in it, and then you bring the other one around and put your breast in it, so you can just that.
Just that.
And it was too small, I think.
Oh.
Anyway, so I did a return today for those 2 things, and they said, "Oh, you get a free return with no returns on each order." So
Wow.
they just gave me my money back and said,
Mm-hmm.
"Find somebody with smaller breasts."
Hey, Vivian. Yeah. Hi, Gail. Hi, Vivian. Hi, PG.
Hey, Vivian. Hey, APJ.
Oh, you're welcome, Stasia.
Thank you,
You're
Stassi.
welcome. Yeah, Linda, I only have one address for you up there, so yeah, you're right. They're just messing with you. Messing with you. That's all I can say. Did I say hello to Janice? Hi, Janice.
Hi, Janice.
So, okay, guys. So, as we all know, this was the project we started off with, which is like this one with the little doodad on the bottom. That was the original. And then when I started playing, it kind of morphed. Yeah, it kind of sort of morphed. Hey, Hassan. Hassan dropped in the other day too. During
Hey,
the
it's
day.
fine.
So it kind of morphed into this guy, which is basically one of these on a larger one of these with a drawer. So what I did is I think most of you were here when we did all this, but in case you weren't, this right here ended up being the drawer. And we just made a larger bottom so that it would all fit. And And there we go. Ta-da! So that's what we did. Everybody had a little bit of input on how to put it together and all that kind of good stuff. So, whoops. So that's that. So then,
Oh no, no power.
This over here, a little bit out of the way. I might have to move the whole thing completely out of the way. Uh-oh. Do you guys hear that? I'm hearing myself again.
I didn't do it.
Well, I know you didn't do it. Hey, Lizzie.
He needs that Nicola image.
Okay, I'm going to have to go out completely, okay? Because it
Hey,
sounds
Lucy.
horrible. Adios.
Adios.
Did you throw the lid to the milk away?
Yeah, she told me to. So quackery. So
Okay.
quackery. You're on the wrong side.
You got to flip me. Let's see. I don't hear it anymore. That's good. But if it does it again, then I'll just go
And
out.
I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Yeah.
Adios. Uh-oh. She's leaving us. She's leaving us, everybody. Okay. So, one of the times we got together since the last evening one we did, I showed you that I want to make one of these stands. Now, Susan's going to have a fit. One of the stands for these two Santos ladies that I have. So I got the measurements, and what I want to do is I'm going to build a 2-inch. I'm going to build a 2-inch platform just like this one, but it's going to have to be longer. And I've already pre-cut the pieces, and it's going to be that long and that deep because she is, kind of deep. So I just left like about 1 inch or so in the front and on the back when she stands on here. So this is the top and the bottom of what we're going to be building together. And then here's the back. And then we got the sides.
Oh, wait.
And then, oops. And behind her are going to be these pieces. And this is going to be stationary. And this is going to be movable. And then, like I said, that'll be behind her. So it'll kind of sort of look like that. Just to give you an idea where we're going, so that when I glue something or do something, you'll go, oh, okay. Instead of wondering, like, what the hell, where the heck is that going? So this is what we're going to work on together. Oh, no. That was my phone, guys.
Oh.
I'm afraid to flip it over. Oh, it didn't break. Unbelievable. And it still works. Hello. Okay. So now let me know the pieces part. I got to find I'm going to use some of my, if it works, some of my paper that I jelly printed and cover the bottom of the box. If I can find something that works. I have my pile over here. So, because it's got, those bright colors.
I was thinking the same thing, Janice. Mirror pieces on the back pieces. Fashion Freaky Frida.
Yeah, I have 1 inch. I think they're 1-inch squares, and I was going to put some on there, and I was going to use some of the metal stuff that was in the kit to use it on there somehow.
Oh, it looked like a little mini quinceanera. Snack. Get your snack.
Okay, so these papers, I'm going to have to, put two different ones. Maybe I'm not sure what I'll do, but oh, and then I got the back too. Maybe I can't use these. Maybe I need to. I gotta think that through because that's going to be a whole bunch of papers, and I don't have a lot of papers that like match each other. Okay, I gotta think this through, guys. What I'm gonna cover this with. Throw out some options. You guys know what I have. Let me look around. I'm looking.
Hey, Ann. Elvis said she was thinking that you need a YouTube channel, all Frida.
I thought that's what this was. And sometimes I throw in other stuff. I'm looking around. If there's some paper, some kind of. Let me go look at some of the paper I have over here for. Oh, well, no. I was gonna look over here at the wrapping paper because it's thin. Oh, well, Obviously, it has to go with the look. I've got I got the handmade paper. Maybe I'll save that for the back because you see the back a lot. But the actual stand, you don't see any of the inside. Oh, this might work. Whoa.
Janice said an option for the back panels: copy and print the Frida art you received, one facing left, one facing right, and only a mirror in the middle.
Ooh, a mirror. I
Wow.
like that idea. Okay, what if I cover it with the wallpaper, then paint it with black and highlight this stuff with like some gold or silver or something? I wonder what that would look like.
That would look like it's something that used to hang over my uncle's sofa.
Then that'll work.
A suede painting with a bull
There, see? Okay.
and a matador, and he was bleeding.
That'll work. That was, yeah. There's another scene with an Aztec god cutting the heart out of his loved one.
Oh.
You seen that one? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That one's pretty gross. Okay. Because I'm kind of looking at something I can work with, something I have a lot of, and this would be it. So I think, yeah. I think it'll work. Okay, so let me get these other things out of the way so I have proper room for everything.
Ann's working on her scavenger hunt journals. I was watching you do your flip throughs, Ann. Remember you and I, we sat there that Saturday and we just cut up, just you and I, working on our scavenger hunt journals. I don't remember what year it was. Probably 2 years ago. We did a little craft and chat by ourselves.
Okay.
Ooh, we've had Wilson 2 days in a row, all day.
You must have a lot done.
Well, sort of.
When you aren't talking.
Well, I mean, he doesn't come over early. Yesterday he had to take his wife to have dental surgery, and she was being a wham. And then today he left to go home, and he came back and he said, Terry was asking if y'all cook, if y'all like know how to make soup or something. And Betty walks to the refrigerator and pulls out a brand new big bowl of homemade chicken noodle soup and says, "Here, I just made this. You can have this." The Velvet Elvis and the mantilla wearing flamenco dancer.
Yeah. All of that would work. All of that. Whoa. Ah, if I had known about this, I would have cut this earlier because it's a big mess cutting it here on a small table. But I never know what I'm doing, guys. So I need another one for the top, one for the bottom.
We can feed him, Linda. We fed his wife because she had dental surgery. Hey, Roseanne.
It goes in. All right, where'd my pencil go? Oh, here it is. I can tell this is going to be fun doing this thing down.
I asked him in the bathroom today. I said, "Have you ever considered converting to Mormonism?" And he said, "To what?" And I said, "To Mormonism." And I said, "We'll be your sister wives." Probably, Linda. But he's the one who does all the cooking. He cooks out every night on the grill. Every night.
He must not know how to cook soup then.
He's got one of those pellet grills or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I had this big old thing. I had forgotten about it. I don't know how many ounces it was. It must have been 64 ounces or something. It was this big old round thing of gesso. Forgot I had it, put it in a cabinet, and I was looking for something else and found it. And I go, this has got to be not good. So I opened it up. Oh man, it stunk. Oh, yeah. So that was not good.
Did you order your glue?
No. I figured, I'm going to use what I've got, use it up. I've got a lot of different stuff. So I just need to use some of it. If it doesn't matter, like I have this. So
Yeah.
I'm going to use this. Now, the reason I like the other one that I don't have much left is because it's thick and it doesn't warp anything. But see, this is watery, just like Mod Podge is. So I don't like to use this with anything thin or anything I'm worried about that'll warp. But that other one, oh, it doesn't warp anything. So I think
You
I'll
need
get
to save that other container to pour that into.
say what?
You know the other one that has the wide mouth screw top.
Oh no, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Ann said that's the expensive stuff.
Well, I don't get it when it's expensive. This is regular $28 and I got it for $7.24. See that number right there? See that number? It says $7.24. So I saved $20. I don't buy this stuff regular price. No way, Jose. Okay, what did I do with my brush? Okay, here's a brush. Of course, it's a small brush. Where's my bigger brush? Mm, 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 mm. Here we go. little bit bigger. Wet those bristles. Get this out of the way. I think they're going to have the clearance, the good sale, this kind of sale. I think they have it in February. So keep your eyes out, people. If I see it before you, I'll let you know.
Lucy said, pour some into a different container and leave the lid off to thicken it.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't know about that. And because this is wallpaper, it's not going to warp with this little bit of moisture, so that's good. Wallpaper paste is just as watery as this. So we're safe for now. For now.
Anne is using a new glue, Scotch wrinkle-free glue stick.
Aren't all glue sticks wrinkle-free?
No.
Why not?
Because.
I've never gotten wrinkles with my glue stick. Is it working?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, what?
She pinched a piece of chicken off my chicken to feed to the cat.
Well, I'd be in favor of that, but I'm not because he doesn't talk to me anymore.
He's being a jerk. Oh, Linda's hubby's asleep in the chair. She's going upstairs.
Okay.
Oh, Ann said it smells like flowers. And you shouldn't be sniffing glue and drinking vodka. That's not a good combination.
That's not a good combo.
Combo. Oh, look, I get to do this to you. You do it to me all the time.
What? I don't do it with food.
I'm not doing it with food. I'm doing it with a plastic Temu bag, like those crinkly bags you're always opening. You know, sometimes you buy something on Temu and you're like, oh, wow, that's cool. And then when you get it, it fits like in the palm of your hand.
Well, you have to read the dimensions.
Yeah, well, I'm not good at deciphering Chinese dimensions. I know, APG, no. We don't talk about Temu, no. I had to use my credit.
Credit for what? What are you talking about?
At Temu, and I'll be dadgum. I used my credit on Temu, and then the whole time that I was waiting for my order, I kept pushing the button for price check, and I ended up getting another credit for like, I don't know, $6 or $7, because if the price goes down within 30 days on anything, you can keep hitting that button and they'll just keep giving you a credit for what the difference is of what you paid.
Yeah. I can tell I'm going to have a lot of glue in my fingers. Yeah. Who was that?
That was Gracie.
I have a little warpage. What happened?
Ann said they're like yes paste in a glue stick.
Oh dear.
Very cool. I see a big old bubble.
I know.
That's because you didn't use the wrinkle-free glue stick. Hey, Tamara.
I don't like what it's doing. I'm not a happy camper. Don't know what's going on. It feels awfully dry there. Something really sucked something up.
Well, it probably is some kind of absorbent backing on that there 1970 textured wallpaper.
This isn't 1970.
APG said that's the paper-coated foam board.
No, this isn't warped. This was warped. Look, it's. I mean, I'm talking about the wavy kind of warp. My other one didn't warp at all, so that's why I'm curious.
APG said spritz a small amount of water on both. Yes, it is, Tamara. Sit on it.
Yeah, really. Okay, now it's gone now. It's gone completely. Let's see if it comes back.
Maybe give it a minute to dry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what y'all are fussing at. The children at the church. Apply as you would to a wall. It's wallpaper. I don't think I've ever hung wallpaper.
I have. Don't try it
Don't want to.
unless you want to midstream commit suicide.
That's right. Vivian said, what if you wet it a little?
Well, it's fine now. I probably just didn't put enough glue. because it's fine now. It's all gone.
Ann said you need a wheat paste.
Oh, please.
Oh, because APG said could be the grain. Oh, oh,
That's funny.
I was like, oh, you need a wheat paste. But then I looked up and saw APG's comment.
Okay, let's put a whole bunch of stuff on here now. So this side will stick properly.
APG, I had so much fun hanging out with you at Tanya and Lisa's birthday party. She was over there doing graphite jelly printing.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay, it works. I just didn't put enough goop. See, it's still nice on the bottom. It's nice here. Nice and goopy. Yeah, I think I am going to cut a lot of this off. You're not going to see it. It's going to be inside. Get rid of some of this bulk. That'll be helpful.
Ann said you are so lucky to have all of our wonderful suggestions.
That's right. That's right.
So was somebody in here telling me about upstairs, downstairs?
Probably. It would stand to reason with the shows you've been watching that they would mention it.
I don't know where to watch it though. I saw a
It
new
was on PBS originally, but I'm sure it's on YouTube.
streaming platform,
Mm.
and it's based in Australia. So if you like Australian sports, man, that's a place to go. But it also has, no, it wasn't years ago, Janice. It was recently. But it has a whole bunch of regular shows
Mm-hmm.
and movies, and it's free on your computer or your phone, or
Free? What the heck?
it's let me see what it's called. It's called oh. No.
Yes.
Hang on, let me grab the link. See if I can do this. Post comment. See if that link works. I don't have no BritBox. I'm not going to pay for it. Yeah, I probably want the old version. So Gail, who always runs out of stuff to watch, there you go. Oh my God, Wilson. Betty was complaining because she said my faucet in my sink is leaking in the bathroom. It's all I've heard. All I've heard. So we told Wilson today. I said, "Can I just order them at Home Depot and you'll go get them and install, please?" So he went and ordered them. I put it in the chat 9 now or something. Anyway, they are the coolest bathroom faucets, and the thing on the bottom, the drain.
Mm-hmm.
You just push it down, and then whenever you want to let the water out, you push it again, and it pops up. Anne's watching an Aussie show on Netflix called Fisk. It takes place in Sydney. Well, that link I just put up there is got a lot of Aussie crap on it. Aussie stuff. Oh, hey, you know who could watch that? Dale
Hello.
and Sally, Fern, and Ruth, whoever.
Do they have Pongs? Not Ruth.
Not Ruth, but Sally. But
Yeah.
I know, but that's
Oh,
one
that's
name.
good. It's free. Yeah.
That's one name to me.
Yeah. Oh.
Sally, Fern, and Ruth.
I'm sure they'll be glad to hear that.
Well, I mean that's my hey Sally, Fern, and Ruth.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now this will work out. I was starting to worry there for a second. Okay.
Has anybody watched that show, Daughters of the Cult or Daughters
Oh
of the
my gosh.
Daughters of the something on Netflix?
Okay, there's a show my lady friend told me about. It's right up your alley. I didn't watch it, but she told me. I mean, it took her like 3 hours to tell me, a 1 hour show. So I know all the details, and I can't remember the name of the girl. I'm sure you guys are gonna know who I'm talking about. So chime in and say who it is. But it's about this girl that got adopted, and her adopted parents said that she was running a scam, and she was really an adult. I can't remember the name. Let's see who the first person is that comes up with it. Stop looking it up, Susan. Let them.
I'm not. I wouldn't even know how to start to look that up.
The creepy girl. No, no. Okay.
Natalie Grace.
Natalie Grace. Okay. You need to go. I think it's on Netflix. I think she said it was on Netflix. They had number one, season one, I should say, and season 2 just came out. And there's going to be a season 3. So on your downtime and you're looking for something, this is something right up your alley, Susan.
I watched every one of them.
Oh my gosh!
It was the creepiest thing they did to that little girl.
Did you share this information with me?
It's been up there.
I don't ever turn the TV on.
That's my fault.
Wow, a new show. Wow. Wow. I sent you a link to a Bible study. Wow.
Oh my gosh. But it was like, okay, like I said, I haven't seen it. I'm going by what she told me. But holy moly, if half of what she told me is accurate. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, you should. It's like I said, it's your kind of show, Susan. Trust me.
Well, since Miss Thing had already taped the whole thing, and it's
You
on
don't have to tape it. It's on Netflix.
I understand, but she taped it somewhere because she's got it on the DVR. Oh, yay. Thank you, Carla. I have Hulu, but I don't have no BritBox.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is working out well.
Janice was watching the behavioral panel guys talk about it last year. No, I didn't.
Just deleted night before last.
Oh, she just deleted them all night before last. You guys got a real problem with deleting stuff.
Well, anyway, you can watch it all. You don't have to have it saved anywhere. Okay. All that time. What time is it? Oh my gosh, 45 minutes to do one panel. Well, the first one's always harder because you don't know, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Now, I hope I know what I'm doing now. I hope I know what I'm doing. Uh-oh, I gotta get that off.
Oh, guess what? We don't have no more recessed lights.
Wow.
No.
Wow. So did he have to like redo all of the I mean, that means you had to repaint all of your ceiling, right? If he patched it up.
Yeah, today he patched the 2 holes or the 3 holes, whatever it was. And he put new sheetrock up there, and he taped and floated it, and then he brought over some kind of texture flop and mop, something. And he did all of that. But it looks like it's still kind of wet.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah, so tomorrow he's going to go get the paint. Yeah. 68 episodes are free on YouTube. Ann said, but it's a beautiful panel. Oh, shit, the bar woke up. The bar. Linda said she was sneaking upstairs because her husband was asleep in the chair because they were up all night long, and she said she would better let sleeping bears lie.
Uh-oh.
I did see that, Janice. You don't have to watch the previous seasons first. Each season is a different story.
Oh.
So what is this season? What's the number? Season 1, 2, 3, 7, 12?
Oh, it's not current, I don't think, is it? Did they
Fargo?
do it again?
68 seasons of Upstairs, Downstairs. There you go.
Okay.
That'll work for me. Because I got a cold front that's going to keep me in the house, under the cover, and a 3-day weekend. What more could I ask for?
Weather? You're always in anyway. It doesn't matter what the weather is, hot, cold, indifferent. You're a house homebody.
I do. Hey, we were gone all weekend.
It's on my phone. Okay, let's see. Ooh, pretty. Let's see if it stays flat. Or if I have to put more stuff on there. I think I put enough.
Oh, gosh, I would be in heaven, Linda. I guess I would be in heaven. 14 inches of snow. What would I do?
Oh, wow.
I need power, though.
There she goes.
Or a big several big wood burning fireplaces and stoves and John Hamm. Yes. He's the bad guy in Fargo this season. Book a flight. Just got the power back. No, Janice, I was looking at the portable jackeries today. But I was looking at them at Home Depot the other day. If I hadn't bought a new car, I could have bought 3 of them. No, his name is not Wilson, really, but
He acts like
today
Wilson.
Betty said something and she said, I'm sorry, but I just can't help calling you Wilson. He said, well, it sounds funny when you call me James now.
So he's in on the joke.
Oh, yeah, he has been forever.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Oh, no, we call him Wilson to his face.
And does he understand why?
Yeah.
God.
Because if I text him for something, I say, howdy ho, neighbor. I started calling him Wilson because, number one, the day that Betty and I signed on our house, we stopped by here on the way home, and the back door was open. And I was like, whoa, why's the back door open? Well, he was upstairs in one of the bedrooms on a ladder putting in a new ceiling fan. And I was like, well, hello. And of course, Betty says, oh my God, see, somebody said, because I picked her up and carried her in the back door. And so then the next day, we were in the backyard, and all of a sudden, his eyes in the top of his head popped up over that fence. And I told Betty, I said, look, he looks like Wilson from what you call it. And he would peek up over the fence and say hello or something. And yep, it just stuck.
Uh-oh, this one's getting warpy on this.
Yeah, you can buy them now, Carla, from Amazon and just have somebody install them. Those Generac. APG's got one.
One what?
A generator.
Really?
Yeah, so if I freeze with no power this weekend, I might just be heading on over to APG's.
I know. Does she have a pump? She was having water problems on that street a while back, a few years ago. Did they ever fix that up?
Might be worse now that they cut all the trees down and building houses.
Oh, that's right. Oh, no.
She said, oh, yes, ma'am, we got the power.
Do you have a pump?
She said, don't even.
I'm just looking out for you.
I don't think the generator price is the cost. It's the installation that's the cost.
Oh, Richard can do that. So if I have to get one, that'll eliminate that cost.
Yeah, howdy ho, neighbor. Because I think you can get one for like $6,000.
Mm-hmm.
But then by the time you have to have that thing put in your box, and you have to have the run and the line and the gas and the permits and all that crap.
Does it end up being like double or what?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, then after you do all that, you gotta hope you have a power outage to pay for it, make it worth all that money.
One bird, Jan. One bird. Bobcat, remember?
Yeah. gonna leave the poor bird single?
Yes.
Oh, poor thing. That's not healthy for a bird.
Look, that was the whole point at the other house. We were in the backyard when our grandson lived with us, and he was small. And I was like, what is that over there? And we went and looked, and it was a little parakeet in our backyard on the ground. And so he looked a little injured, so we took him inside, and we had a cage out in the shed. So Betty put him in the cage, and her and Caden got him water and all of that kind of stuff. And damn thing died like the next day or something. Well, God forbid, Betty's like, we have to go to the pet store and get a bird and place this. But I'm like, you only knew him like a couple hours.
But he was invested.
So we went and got the fake, the trade-off bird or whatever you call it. And so when he got home from school or daycare, wherever he went, he would see the bird. And of course, then you couldn't just have one. So then she went and got another one. Well, then she needed a bigger cage, and then she needed all the little hangy toys to go in it. And then her sister moved in, and she wanted some birds. So then she went and got 2 birds and threw them in there. And then the birds started doing birds and having birds and birding birds. And we got up to 13 birds.
Oh my.
So now
they were happy birds.
We are now like, but it was only one bird that ever had all the babies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, but Bob ended up being a girl, and Sally ended up being a boy, and it was just, they were all over the place. So we didn't know what we had. And I even had to pay to put one of them down. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I haven't heard of.
I thought you just, like I did that time, just you go in there and you look and it's like, oh, they're on the back, legs straight up in the air. Flush. That's what I thought happened. I didn't know you had to like take them and, it's got to be put down, and you want them cremated or disposed. And
how much did they charge for a bird? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think it was like $200 or something.
What?
Like
for the bird?
Well, that was for the visit too.
Still, my God.
I know. But what are you doing? She's sitting there crying. You gotta like be.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, the things we do for our animals. What are you gonna do?
Well, because she came out of the vet, and I was sitting in the car, and she got in the car, and I said, "Is he staying? Are we leaving?" And she said, "They're putting him down. We have to wait." I said, "Wait for what? We got to take him home." Oh my God. So then she goes in and she comes out, and it looks like she went in and got a little sack lunch. Came out to the car and.
Did you drive through McDonald's?
No.
That's what we would have had to have done.
Oh my God.
Get the little bird a Happy Meal. And then you have a little container to bury him in.
I know, Big Mac box, right?
Yeah, I'm in a twofer right there.
Why are you pulling through here? Well, baby, we need a box. I'll take a Big Mac, please, with a large Coke.
Yeah, supersizes the room.
Oh my God, you're gonna get me in so much trouble. Ah. Okay, where am I at? Okay, let me see. Hey, babe. Hey, Adria. Hey, Gail. Hey, CB. Hey, Sherry.
Oh,
Hey, Adria.
woo.
Hey, Stasia. Hey, babe.
Let's go.
Hey, Amber. Oh, Amber didn't say hey. Yes, she did. Hey, Janice. Hey, Ann. Hey, Sally. Ferna Ruth. Hey, Lucy. Hey, Linda. Hi, Linda. Hey, Leslie. Leslie just got home.
Hey, Leslie.
Baby, does a quarter pounder cheese come in a box or wrapped in paper?
Box.
Oh, okay.
Why you say that?
I just wondered. I couldn't remember.
For next time.
Hey, Nancy.
I think you're being facetious.
No, Rosemary is.
Hey, I'm safe. I'm
Hey,
over
Elvis.
here. I am over here minding my own beeswax.
He's dragging you in on it.
He is dragging me in on it.
Whatever is.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
A lot of glue on my hands.
Damn, Amber. I think nuggets would be better. It's a long.
Yeah, you can stretch the tail out, everything. The other one had to kind of like curl it in.
Babe.
Oh my gosh, this is really bad, guys. This glue like really sticks to your fingers.
She was thinking of the tail.
That's right.
That's like when I first moved in with her. She had them stupid ferrets.
Oh yeah.
And one of them got sick.
Oh no.
And I came home from work and she said, I need you to take Fata down to the vet and have her put down. I said, okay.
Can I take them all?
And so she brought me this basket with a handle, like I was going to pick wildflowers and strawberries. And it was wrapped. She was laying in there with a little blanket. And I said, okay, I'll see you. I'll be back. And she said, I said, do I just drop her off or what? She said, no, you have to wait because you have to bring her back. I was like, oh no. Exactly, Stasia. McDonald's doesn't even know they have a side business for bird caskets.
That's direct competition with Ann's brother-in-law.
Whoa.
Oh no. And I bet you he charged as much as a human one because
She even
people.
buries her. She even buries her fish.
Okay, I need to do the back one now. After all that craziness. And I got two sides. Yeah. Okay.
That's right. Small, medium, and large. I can't believe you're going to attempt that again.
What?
That covering that with that paper.
I already did 2 of them.
We do too, Janice, in pine boxes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Ouch.
That's what I would think, Amber.
Okay, where'd my little tool go? I'm losing my stuff. Losing my stuff. Where'd it go? Hello.
Wow.
Where
Anne's
are
brother-in-law made the caskets, and a lady did a satin lining.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I like my animals, but not that much. No, and I already have to pay $200 just to have somebody snuff it out. Okay. Oh, here it is.
That's right, CB. Ew. Well, if you leave it alone, it'll petrify by itself, won't it, Lucy? A lizard?
They do curl up, don't they?
You need a cutter.
I have a cutter, but not one that's this long.
Oh, yeah. Betty's dog, to where we took them, he got a paw print.
Okay. We might at least get the stuff glued down tonight.
Oh no, Amber.
Uh-oh. Oh no, look what I did.
Oh,
And where does that go? Oh, you're going to see it. So, is that, see? Oh no. Oh, and I can't, oh gosh, Rosemary. You're such an idiot. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Oh, I see what I did. I know exactly now what I did. I didn't allow. I did my own dyslexia trick. Supposed to add, not subtract.
oh no.
Hello. Hello.
No way.
Way. Way.
Now it's going to be another week of, oh, look at Frida now. Oh, look at Frida now.
Hey. Leave me alone. I was watching, I've only seen her a couple of times, and I can't remember her name. She's popular. She's got quite a few people on her YouTube channel. Oh man, do you guys know who she is? Let me think of her last. Now I don't know if it's her first name or her last name, but it's Solis, I think. Do you guys know who I'm talking about?
Navidad?
Not Feliz, with an S. S as in Sammy.
Is that Saruko lady?
No.
Oh.
No. No, I don't think so. I don't even know who that is, so no.
The lady that did the eco dyeing.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, she does cool stuff, but no, not her. But anyway, for some reason it came up on my feed yesterday. I don't know if she just did the video yesterday. But I know it's real recent because she's referring to this year. So, but she where's my huh? Oh, she was basically saying that she's been burnt out, and if you look at her content, she puts out a lot of content, and she doesn't act like she's burnt out. But like a lot of us, we fake it till till we can, and then when we can't fake it anymore, we have to be real. No, not her. No, not Sasibo.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking.
Yeah, but it's somebody else. Anyway, whoops. I just bring her up because you were saying, and now she's gonna do this, and now she's gonna do that, and so I was thinking, okay, listen now. Sometimes we have to change it up because we get burnt out doing things the same old way. So lots of times in the past years that we've been doing this, I wait and I wait and I wait and I have some kind of inspiration. And then by the time the live comes, I'm not inspired by that anymore, or I don't want to do it whatever. And it's like the moment has passed and I don't do anything about it. So I don't want to do that anymore. If I get the urge and the move, I'm just gonna do it. Or else I'll forget or I'll lose interest or whatever. And I want to see if, it may not work, it may work, who knows? But I'll never know if I don't try it. So that's my new attitude this year. I'm just gonna do it when I feel like doing it, whether you guys are there or not. I'm there because I'm the one doing it. So I'm the only one that needs to be there. Uh-oh. I'm getting feedback. Oh no. Again.
Was it an English woman?
No. No, not Nina. No, I saw her video today. No, it wasn't her. But it's kind of curious. Maybe it's just because I feel the same way. This is the first year I've seen a lot of YouTubers come out, the crafty YouTubers, come out and saying, I don't want to do it the way I've been doing it anymore. I mean, they don't use those words, but I'm paraphrasing. And I understand exactly what they're saying. I understand completely. It's like, I don't want to do this like this anymore. I want to do something different. And I think I started saying that like back in September, like when I said, okay, we're not doing this for the next couple of months. I'm burnt out on doing this. I want to do something different. And I did do, different things. And I felt a lot better about it.
APG said maybe it's your cord.
My cord? My cord to what?
Is your camera wireless?
No.
Okay.
What would my cord be doing?
Shorting out.
And why would it unshort out when I go out and come back in?
I didn't say it. APG did.
I'll blame her.
And Gail concurred.
Well, I could double check that after I get off and undo it and put it back in and make sure it is properly in, because it may very well be the issue.
Is her mic through the computer or through the camera? She said your mic equals sounds. It is waving. Gail said it sounds like a reverberation.
It does. It certainly does. And it stopped. I don't hear it now.
Hey, Allie. And then APG just kind of quietly bows out. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either. It's just curious. It does it when it feels like it. Man, I'm using a lot of this glue up, aren't I?
Yes, you are. Yeah, not much I can do here, Allie, to get rid of it, but just get a good blanket. Uh-oh, no headaches, APG.
No headaches allowed. I think this is going to look pretty cool when we get done.
And I mean, really, it's not that bad. Yeah, I have heat in my house. It's going to be 62 on Sunday and 28 Sunday night.
I forget which night, but next week, one night it's going to be 6 degrees.
Well, Monday is going to be high of 39, low of 19. Tuesday, high of 38, low of 21. So
I'm going to make sure that I have my water running here in the studio. I know in the house I have no issues, but over here, I got to make sure. A couple of years ago, it froze for like 4 days because the temperature never came up. That was when Susan got all their bad weather. My pipes wouldn't defrost.
yeah. It's not so bad when it gets above freezing in the daytime and just freezes at night.
Yeah. Especially if there's sun.
Yep.
I can handle cold if there's sun.
APG says she's going to drain her studio and make the heater a bit warmer.
There you go.
Carla said Saturday she will have -8.
Yikes. See, the problem is our area here isn't, used to, freezing temperatures. So they're not built, the certain type of insulation. We don't have like a lot of people don't have it on their exterior pipes. Those that anti whatever those things are called. They don't have any of that stuff because we don't get that kind of weather here. So when we get something freaky like this, woohoo!
Let's see how the PEX holds up.
It should.
Well, it certainly won't be as hard to change it out if it don't.
That's right.
Do you know my insurance agent, she sent me a thing and she said, it's taken me a little bit longer than I thought. She said, I was going to put you with Progressive, and Progressive requires for homeowners insurance that your roof is less than a year old.
You know what? We just got a letter from our insurance company if they were going to come and do a something inspection. They have never done that. So Richard calls up our local agent and asks, what's going on, and then she said, well, the letter you got, that's for making sure that you don't have debris around the house that could like fuel a fire or something. And they're going around doing that. And Richard goes, "Oh, okay. We don't have anything up against our house. It's in the shed or whatever." And then she goes. Then she started just talking to him in general about insurance, and she mentioned that she said that now, if you get, well, she mentioned new insurance. She's got lots of insurance because she's a broker. She says they got lots of companies that if your if your roof is less than a year old, they will not insure you. And we go, what? So that would probably be our whole town, except for those that had a hail damage. Like, okay, that's pretty crazy. And why is this not gluing?
Well, I told her, I said, I'm sorry, but my roof is less than 5 years old, so I'm certainly not going to replace it just to get Progressive to be happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Oh my God, Gail, my dogs wouldn't be able to walk with boots on.
Mm-mm. Mine wouldn't either. They'd have a fit. I don't know why this is not sticking when the other ones did.
Wow, that's crazy, Lucy.
And does your insurance company know how many dogs you have?
Did they ask?
Well, I'm just going to say it. Some of them ask. They want to know how many dogs you have and what breed. Because some insurance companies will not insure certain breeds if you have them in your yard. So wait for that letter too. Just wait for that letter. It might come.
Oh, well.
Because when we first moved here, there was like 2 or 3. That's when we decided to get a broker just to find us something, because we went through several places, and because we had a dog that was a mix, and part of the mix was a pit bull, we couldn't get insurance. So I finally had to find a broker so they could find me a company that would insure me. The things we do for our pets. Uh-oh, I hear the reverb again. You ladies hear it? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, if you have a fenced yard, If you got a fenced yard, nobody should get in your yard to get bit by your dog.
Exactly.
But then, if you have company and the dog bites them, then they can sue you, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I bet you won't be invited back over.
I guess not. Okay, so this is the back side. Oh, so I'm not going to put it on the end. I'm just talking to myself, guys. The side one isn't so bulky. I'm not going to flip it on the back because it's going to butt up. Oh, but wait a minute. That one side's going to show kind of creepy. Oh, dear. I might have to. I'll just let it hang over a tiny bit and I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Right? Am I doing that right? Yeah. I'll just leave it hanging over on the side. I'll figure it out later. Because I might have to, because all these panels are a little thicker than my original measurements, I might have to cut off some off the side because it might be coming over too far because of the bulk behind it. So I have to leave myself a little bit of flexibility. I'll show you what I mean in a second. In case you decide to use something that's kind of thicker paper or something.
Gail said there was a claim against one of our insureds because their little dog bit someone who stuck his head over the top of a fence and the dog jumped up and bit his nose. The guy lost the claim.
Get your dog out of my face. Okay. Looks a little crooked. Uh-oh, now I can't. Oh, there we go.
There you
There
go.
you go. It didn't look crooked until I looked at the monitor and I go, wait a minute, it looks a little crooked there.
That looks like a lot of paper.
Say what?
That looks like a lot of paper.
It's got to wrap around. I'll cut some off. Yeah, the other one I cut short, so I figure I'll just cut a little bit longer so I don't mess up again. Can't mess up too many times. Man, it must be getting kind of cool outside. The heater keeps going off and on, off and on. Uh-oh. Forgot. Forgot.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Hurricane coverage in Galveston, I would think would be almost non-existent.
I bet, huh?
Yeah.
There's a lot of a lot of companies in Florida, they're not offering any hurricane insurance. And pretty soon, the way it's going, it's not going to be any tornado either because they're starting to get tornadoes.
Well, I'm sorry, but hello.
Hello, what?
So people have to have insurance. Let's see, just do everything FEMA.
Well, the all states are required to provide. Um, there's a name for it. Certain type of insurance in situations like that. So you would get insurance, but it's going to be expensive, um, and it's through the state. So you can get insurance. I mean, you have to because if you have a mortgage, you live in a prone area of any particular kind of catastrophe, you have to have insurance for it, or you're in default. And then they find one for you, and they charge you 10 times more than the other guys do. But the problem is, I forget, they've changed, I think, the percentage. But if somebody offers, there's some company, if some company, insurance company, offers it, and it's a certain percentage higher than what the state offers, I think it's like, it used to be like 20%, then you have to go with the insurance company. Um, so say the state one is already expensive, and then some insurance company is going to offer it for 20% more than what you're already paying. Now you got to go with the more expensive one.
It's crazy.
Well, when you've got, I mean, I got mixed feelings about it. If you live on a coastline and every single year there's going to be hurricanes, and every single year you're going to get damage on there. Well, you know what? If you want to live there, then you're going to have to pay for whatever the policy is to fix that out, or else move. I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, when I was a mortgage broker for quite a few years when I lived in Hawaii. And there are lava zones in Hawaii. All right? Hello, a lava zone. The whole island of the Big Island is broken down into 7 different zones. And, based on the number, it's the possibility or probability, however you want to look at it, of some kind of eruption in that area. Okay. Well, when you buy your house or you buy your piece of property, it's not a surprise that lava might go through there. You're not ignorant about it. So you, as the owner or buyer, you're taking a risk. Okay, so now you're taking a risk and you have to pay through the nose for the insurance company to take that risk with you. And I would think, once your house gets destroyed by lava, why would anyone in their right mind put the house back up there again? And that's the way I think about it with the hurricanes. Why would you? I don't know. I guess because I was in the lava flow. I don't know. I could be 100% wrong.
I don't know, but that's like Betty's friend. She lives like, I don't know, 30 something miles from here. And she's not in a flood zone, but
Hmm.
she has been flooded out of her house twice and lost everything: cars, house, you know, and they refixed twice. I'm like, well, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why would you take the money and run?
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Like for instance, in California, um, there are places that every year it burns down. I mean, the same place, because in California you have all these little dry spots, and you have a terrain of a certain type of what it looks like, these hilly valley thingamajiggers. Every year in September, October, you get what's called the Santa Ana winds. Everything is dry as it can be. Everything is crispy. It's just waiting to catch on fire. And all you need is some dimwit that throws a cigarette, or they've thrown glass out there and literally the light shines through and starts, or there's wind. And after all of these years, California still does not put underground wires when they know that more than 50% of all the fires start because of a broken line, the line dropping down, the wire dropping, and starting a fire. And because of the terrain, and because of the dryness, and because where the winds always come in the same area, the same places burn down. And what do? They build again and again and again. I mean, it's just, to me, it's insanity. It's total insanity.
That is the definition of insanity for sure.
So it's like, okay, whatever you guys want to do. But, in the long run, all of us pay for it because all of our insurance goes up. They don't just raise the insurance of the people that file claims. Everybody's insurance goes up, or else nobody would be able to afford it. If it was just the people that did the claims, well, they wouldn't ever be able to build there again, which to me is the point. Probably shouldn't be able to build there again. But anyway, that's just my little rant on that.
Exactly, Carla. Gender reveal.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. Burn half the forest down.
But I think you should get some kind of credit for, not having filed any claims for so many years.
You would think.
But no.
No.
That's like my freaking insurance, for my car insurance. I haven't had any claims, yada, yada, yada. My car got totaled. Wasn't me. I didn't do it. I was in the front. He came from behind. His insurance paid for everything, but yet they kept going up and up and up. And so I switched insurance companies last week and cut it in half. Like, man, you people are idiots.
Yeah.
I just think they don't do their due diligence anymore.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's just, it's all crazy. But there's a, and well, they keep doing it over and over and over again because there's so many people in the chain, and everybody's making money off of it. Everybody's making money except the homeowner, because they have to pay the insurance, and they never get the money. I mean, they get the money to fix their place, but it isn't like they're making money. And then if they file a claim, then their insurance goes up more because it goes up either way. And some people, they'll cancel you too.
It's crazy.
Everything's crazy. Okay, I gotta clean that off before it gets dry. My scissor. Scissor. I got glue on it.
Exactly, Adri. They should have figured that out. This lady she don't drive a car. Please be careful doing that.
Say what?
Running your thumbnail up and down that blade.
It cleans it really good.
Yikes.
It's not very sharp. This is like my dullest scissors I've got.
Can't you like cut some sandpaper or something?
Then they'd really be dull. I don't want them any duller than they are. Okay. That's good. That's good. Huh? Yay. Okay. Yeah, get some of this off. Do I have all the pieces parts? Yeah. So I'm going to let those dry.
You better mark them.
What do you mean?
Well, because the other time you're trying to figure out, is that the lid? Is that the bottom?
Oh, well, this is real simple because it's just the bottom platform. You've only got two big things on top. They're both same size. And then the back and the side. They're all different sizes. So. Oh, gosh, look at that.
Don't you have some wipes?
That's what this is.
Oh.
It won't take it off.
It doesn't look very wet.
Oh, it's wet. I just took it out. It just rolls around. I'm going to have to get it on some warm water. So, oh well.
Or get you some Invisigloves or whatever you call them.
Yeah. I used to use that stuff. I mean, you still have to wash your hands and everything. It's just that it doesn't penetrate into your skin. So, but the Invisiglove does. So I thought, okay, which is worse to penetrate your skin? Which
Well, I
is
guess
worse?
glue either way.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And if you read the contents, it's got all kinds of stuff in it. And that goes all over your hand instead of just your fingers. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so let me fold all of this up. Throw that in the trash. Ah, gross. Okay, put that over there. This is just like when you have a sunburn. You can't stop rolling it off of your fingers. It's kind of like a neurosis or something.
Well, plus you can feel it too.
Yeah, it's like, oh gosh. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry. And I wanted to show you something. Oh, where did that go? Something. Oh, well, wait a second. I still have to forgotten about deciding.
Good night, AJ.
Night. I don't think I'm going to decide this right now. I got to look at my other stuff I have.
You can make some flip-flops out of those.
I got to think about this. If I want to put some of my papers, or if I want to do some new jelly prints specifically with certain colors to put on here, or as the background. So I've got my metal and I've got my mirrors,
glow in the dark neon,
and I got a few pieces of real small little pieces of tile. So I was thinking in terms, I don't know if I have enough. I was thinking in terms of like a mosaic of some kind, but I don't know if I want to put that much into it because she's going to be standing in front of there. So the mosaic will be lost, I think. I think it'll be lost behind her, but it might be okay. Whoops. Might be okay on the side. I don't know. It's something I got to think about. I don't want to make a rash decision because this is a big project and I don't want to mess it up and have to start all over at some point. So I could work on that. And then for you ladies, let me bring that over. For you ladies that have oh man, I got it all over me. That have scrapbook paper and your taste has changed over the years. I know when I first was introduced to all this paper stuff, I thought that the big deal was scrapbook paper. Even though I didn't do scrapbooking, I used the papers to make other stuff, right? And now, I'm not into scrapbook paper at all, but I've got tons of the stuff. So a few years back, I made these journals, and I know I like them a lot. So I thought I'm going to make a couple of more. So what I did, these particular ones, I'm going to be making out of these file folders that have these little gizmos, and I cut them down. I cut them almost, I think it was almost in half, was it? Let me see. Yeah, I cut them down in half. And these are going to be the base of the cover of the journal, okay? I'm just giving you a rough view of what I'm doing here. So then I got some of these large, journal pages, ledger pages, I should say, and I went over them lightly with gesso to mute them down. And I'm starting to do that. So I've got a few of those done, right? Then I got some of my papers that were really bright and cut them down to fit into, where'd it go? To fit into here, which if you have your 12 by 12, you're going to have a piece left over, which is this piece. And then, then what I did, because then when you fold them, to fit in here, you've got, because it's 12 by 12. And this piece here is, this piece here is 9. So you're going to have this left over from a 12-inch. So then I just folded that, and then I got some of the ledger paper, and I just glued that to extend it so you'd have a page, right? But what works out really cool, like I said, I've done this before and it looks really nice, is you've got a nice background, but it's all muted, and it actually feels really cool because it's got the gesso on there. It gives a different texture. And then you can, when you're using the journal, you can use it all the ways, right? You can write on it now because you got the gesso on there, and it doesn't have such a bright, bold paper. You can write, draw, glue, whatever it is you want to do. And so I've been working on these because there's a lot of gessoing going on. So I've been working
Dad,
on
you
it.
couldn't use your stanky gesso.
I know, that's why I brought it out. I go, oh man, because that's what gave me the idea when I saw it. And I go, what can I do with my gesso? So before opening it, I went through my head, what can I do with it? And then I couldn't do with it because it was stanky. But I did have, a regular size gesso thing. So I'll end up using that. And you can use just some acrylic paint too. White. I've done it with the white paint when I didn't have the gesso. But I like the way it feels.
Yeah.
I like the feel of it. So, um, so I've been doing that. I've got a pile here, and I've done, I think, most of the paper already. The scrapbook paper, I've toned all those down already, and now I'm working on attaching and extending the page with the ledger papers. So, anyway, I think it'll work out at the end. Because I've done it before and I like how it looks. So that's what I'm doing in between everything else.
Ooh, I don't need nothing to do in between anything else.
Well, I need the projects. So I'm doing that. And then I just take the pieces and oops, put it on there. And that's it. So if you've got some scrapbook paper, it's a good way to use it up.
I do have a bunch of scrap paper.
Huh?
I do have a bunch of scrap paper.
Well, that's one way you can use it up. And because it's so long, then I put it on there. Some of them I just cut it off, and then others I fold it to have a little flippy flop. Totally up to you. But anyway, it's a good way to use them up and not just have them over in the corner looking at them. And it's brain dead work, putting all the gesso on it. You don't have to think.
Heck no.
You can just whistle a happy tune.
You don't have to be neat about it.
No. Yeah, you don't want to even be neat. You can make a big old mess. There's a big old mess I made there. So I'll be making a big old mess tomorrow. Okay then, I'm done, ladies.
What's tomorrow?
I'm not gonna do. Huh?
What's tomorrow?
What do you mean? What's tomorrow? It's Thursday.
You said I'll be making a big old mess tomorrow.
I'm gonna be putting some of this together this morning. Some more gesso on these because I've got quite a few. A lot. I got this whole thing here.
Whoa. Ow.
and then I got to do the big ones. Then I got to do the small ones. But like I said, I've got most of the scrapbook paper. Well, no, I got a whole bunch more. I've only done enough for maybe 2 journals that I'm doing, but I'm going to make more than 2. So I got a lot more gesso-ing to do. Is basically what I'm trying to say. That's the long and short of it. I got all that to do. I've only got that gessoed, and I have all those down there that I have to gesso.
No way.
Way.
You better order some gesso.
I got white paint. No, I'll get some gesso. I have to run around tomorrow. And I think over at Hobby Lobby, they have their brand is 40% off. So I'll just get some of theirs. their brand's cheap anyway, and with 40% off, you can't lose. Especially when you're just slopping it on the pages to tone it down. It'll work. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm pooped. I've had a long day, as I'm sure you ladies have. And we will see you tomorrow. Believe it or not, we will see you tomorrow.
Alrighty.
Say good night, Susan.
Good night, Susan.
Good night.
Good night.